Now, before I get into what I'm about to get into, I just want to make sure that each and every one of you guys hit that like button. Don't forget to put some motherfucking Coach K, Duke, full court pressure on that sub button, as well as that noti bell, so you could be notified via email each and every time your boy E Thriller, aka Ham Rothstein, aka the Black Picasso, because I paint these pictures so vividly, uploads a video or goes live. And once again, ladies and gents, fight fans, welcome back. Now, I'm gonna give y'all some time to get up in here, man. Shout out to everybody that's watching this video live. Shout out to everybody that's watching this video that's in the chat, getting in. I see ya. I appreciate y'all for rocking with me on this Friday evening. We're going to talk a little bit about Manny Pacquiao. As you can see in the title, it is titled, Is Manny Pacquiao Being a Sore Loser? So we got to get into what we got to get into, man. I mean, we can't give nobody passes. We can't give nobody passes. We got to talk about this shit. We got a fellowship about it. But once again, I'm going to give y'all about 1 minute to 2 minutes before I start to cook on this topic, man. But shout out to everybody that's watching this video. All right, let me give me some water. Wait for YouTube to send these goddamn notifications out. You understand what I'm saying? And I hope everybody had a pretty damn good week. Hope everybody had a pretty damn good week. I just got off work about an hour or two ago. I told myself I had to hop online to talk about this Manny Pacquiao shit. So I'm going to give you guys a couple of more minutes before I go in. I don't want to hold y'all for too long because it's Friday night and I got to kick it with my family. So, yeah. So let's get straight to it, man. Now, I know y'all didn't think I was just going to let Manny Pacquiao off the motherfucking hook, especially after saying what he said this past weekend. Because in my honest opinion, some excuses are legitimate and some are just straight bullshit, right? But at the end of the day, an excuse is an excuse. And us real fight fans, such as myself, such as everybody that's watching this video, I'm going to assume, we ain't trying to hear that shit from anybody, let alone Manny Pacquiao, who should know better. I mean, Manny Pacquiao should know better because the last time I checked, isn't Manny Pacquiao the elder statesman in the sport of boxing? Isn't Manny Pacquiao the biggest name we have left in the sport of boxing outside of a Floyd Money Mayweather who retired years ago just to avoid shit from happening that just took place this past Saturday night? Because we all know that Floyd wanted to hold that, he didn't want to give anybody the license to say that you beat him, right? So even though what Manny said could have probably been true, I mean, he could make an honest case about his legs being dead because let's be honest, the man is 42 years of age. He's coming off of a 2-year layoff. But my point is this, why not keep it to yourself? Just keep the shit to yourself, Manny. Because what you said about Yordenias Ugas in that little interview that you did with Fight Hype that I just got done watching the other day, I'm going to be honest with y'all, man. I didn't like it. I thought it was very distasteful and dare I say classless. And this is coming from a guy that loves Manny Pacquiao. I love Manny Pacquiao, y'all. Y'all know that. I picked Manny to beat Earl. I picked Manny to beat Ugas. You understand what I'm saying? But on my channel and on my fucking platform, like I've said from day one, I must hold everyone accountable. Whether I love you or hate you, we got to keep it a buck. We have to call a spade whenever the card is laid on the table. And if you haven't heard what Manny said, well, let's just check this shit out together because I got the quote right here. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me hit this share button and let me go to window. All right, which one of these motherfuckers is that? All right, here we go. So hold on. Okay, so Manny Pacquiao said, according to Michael Benson, Manny Pacquiao has revealed that he is considering a rematch with Yordenias Ugas in January. No decision made yet. He said, I think about it because I can't believe one of the easiest opponents I've ever faced did that. Wow. I mean, but it gets better, y'all. Hold on. Let me remove this shit. Let me remove this shit. And let me show y'all what else Manny Pacquiao said. All right, because I didn't like it. I really didn't like it at all. Hold on. Let me go to my windows. All right, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Is this it? Hold on. Is this it? Okay, so yeah, Manny Pacquiao said, in my entire career, Ugas was one of the easiest opponents. He only had one style, and I should have been able to easily move away. You've seen how I've moved in fights before. I couldn't move in this fight. My legs just stopped. End quote. Now, Manny Pacquiao, could it be possible, or could it be plausible rather, that maybe, just maybe, your legs wasn't working because you ran too many motherfucking miles? I'll do you one better, y'all. Maybe, just maybe, Manny Pacquiao, could it be possible that this was a bit of a ring rust showing? Because again, you were coming off of a 2.5 year layoff at the age of 42 years old. So, I mean, it's very possible that he's telling the truth. Maybe his legs did give out in the second round or the third round for the rest of the entire fight. Whoop de fucking do. But my biggest issue with this is it seems like each and every time when Manny Pacquiao loses, he tends to make a built-in excuse. This is no different than whenever Manny Pacquiao went up against Floyd Money Mayweather and he blamed his loss on a hurt shoulder. I don't know if it was his left shoulder or his right shoulder or some shit like that. As a matter of fact, I got the article right here, y'all. I got the motherfucking article right here. Let me pull this shit up because y'all already know I got to come with the goddamn receipts. So let me go to my Chrome tab. All right, where we at? Where we at? All right, okay. So let me know if y'all can see this in the chat. Let me see. Hold on. All right, y'all can see this. Let me maximize it. All right, so here we go. So this is on ESPN.com. Manny Pacquiao fought with injured shoulder, was denied shot in locker room. Now, I know y'all remember this shit, right? When Manny Pacquiao came out after the fight and said, oh, I would have beat him. I felt like I won, but my shoulder was hurt. I couldn't throw the punches that I wanted to throw, blah, 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 blah. And that played a huge part into Floyd Money Mayweather, a.k.a. the TBE, in saying, hey, I don't want to give this dude another rematch because he makes too many goddamn excuses. You understand what I'm saying? Which is why we never got to see a Floyd versus Manny part 2, because Floyd didn't like the excuses. And neither did I. And even if it's the case, the only thing I'm saying is, goddamn, Manny, just keep it to yourself. Because didn't Yordenias Ugas just come out and say that his fucking bicep was torn or ruptured or injured and he fought through pain? So if Ugas can go out there and not make excuses and pretty much pull off one of, if not the biggest upsets in the sport of boxing, even if you are age 42, didn't nobody pick fucking Ugas to win? Probably a handful of people. You understand what I'm saying? We keeping it a buck. But Ugas didn't make excuses. Ugas found a way to go out there and get the fucking job done. Okay? So maybe, just maybe, we might have to contribute this to saying Manny might just not have it. He might not have what he used to have left in the tank. That's just my personal opinion. I mean, I would love to know what you guys think in the chat. I would love to know what you guys think in the chat. And speaking of which, let me get back to the chat. Let me see. Shout out to Tavares Washington. He said, E, was good. Where you from, bro? I'm from Texas, man. You can't tell by my accent. I'm from Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas, Texas born, Texas raised. Shout out to my boy Bold and Understanding live in the motherfucking building on a Friday. He said, salute, E. Everybody smash that like button with the Coach K full court pressure. That's a motherfucking fact, Bold. In fact, I would also like to add, make sure y'all go sub up to my boy Bold and Understanding. I mean, hey, Bold, if you can, drop the link in the chat to let people know where to go to sub up to you, man, because my boy do great fucking work on the sport of boxing, and he be talking about other shit too on his page, man. Y'all go check him out. And then Bold also said Manny has a history of making excuses every time he has a bad performance. Facts. See, that's why I fuck with you, Bo, because you keep it 100 no matter what. And I love Manny. Again, everybody that knows me, everybody that follows my channel, everybody should know that I was picking Manny to beat Earl. I was wrong. I was wrong, but Manny was wrong for saying the shit that he said about Yordenias Ugas. Because again, even if you felt that way, Manny Pacquiao, keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. It just comes off as a sore loser. You come off as being classless. You come off as being a poor sportsman. I'm going to just keep it a buck. I didn't like it. And I see a lot of pro Wilder fans out here trying to shit on Manny Pacquiao for saying that his legs was dead, right? And I get it, but let's not act like Manny Pacquiao said Freddie Roach spiked his water, or his fucking costume was too heavy coming out to the ring, or Ugas had egg weights in the fucking gloves. So to me, even though Manny made a bullshit ass excuse, it still pales in comparison to the bullshit that Deontay Wilder said. And I'm just keeping it a buck. And I like Deontay Wilder. I like him. I ain't got nothing against him, but I cannot condone or rock with fuck shit. But that's just my personal opinion. So I just feel like some of you dudes, man, and I really don't watch too many of your channels anyway because it's full of cap. Some of you motherfuckers just need to knock it off. Stop the bullshit because it's cap. It's all cap. You cannot compare what Manny said, which was very fucking plausible, which is probably legitimate, of saying his legs are dead because he's 40 years old. And every time I seen Manny Pacquiao, he was running on some fucking hills or doing a Runyon Canyon or some shit in California. Maybe he overtrained. That's very possible. But Manny didn't come out with a fucking laundry list of excuses saying why I lost to Ugas. You understand what I'm saying? But let me get back to this chat. Shout out to my brother Marcus 754 in the motherfucking building. He said Manny looked 40. It is what it is. Facts. Manny Pacquiao look old, bro. And I really just want to expand upon that point because I went back and I watched the fight again. And I couldn't even sit through the entire fight because it's just, I just feel so bad for Manny. And I get it. I know he's upset that he lost. I mean, for a guy that's so used to winning, so used to going out there and dominating, especially against guys he felt like who was an easy opponent. He felt like his style was tailor-made for him, right? To go out there and basically to get sideswiped, to get manhandled, get beat down, ran amok. You know, he got took behind the woodshed, Marcus 754. I know he just feels like shit. So he's just trying to come up with anything to justify the ass beating that he took in the ring. But man, you hit the nail on the head, man. Manny looked 40. Manny looked 40. But that's my personal opinion on this shit. I really ain't got too much more to say. But what I will do is this. I'm going to drop the link in the chat. If somebody want to come on and speak their piece, y'all let me know. Is Manny Pacquiao being a fucking sore loser? And do you guys believe that Manny Pacquiao is seriously considering running it back with Yordenias Ugas? Because I'm going to be honest with y'all. I wouldn't advise it. I would not advise it because if Yordenias Ugas was hurt and he put on that performance that he put on, I can only imagine if Yordenias Ugas was 100% healthy, and I mean 100%, he is going to dog walk Manny Pacquiao. He's going to dog walk him, y'all. I don't see how Manny can adjust. I don't see anything that Manny Pacquiao can do to beat Yordenias Ugas, and I can't even believe I'm saying this shit. Shout out to my people in the Philippines. I know y'all fuck with me. The majority of the people that watch my videos are from the Philippines. It blew my fucking mind. But forgive me for speaking the honest truth. Manny didn't look good. And I would strongly advise for Manny Pacquiao to just call it quits because he ain't got nothing left to prove. This is getting like, I mean, the shit is start. I hope it don't get to this level, man. I hope it don't get to that Roy Jones level. Or dare I even say a Bernard Hopkins, who is my favorite guy. We all know what happened in his last fight, right? He got knocked out of the motherfucking ring, y'all. Shit reminded me of the episode with Tommy Hearns and Martin Lawrence when Tommy Hearns hit him with an uppercut and knocked his ass out the fucking ring. That was B-Hop. That's my guy. That's my favorite boxer of all time. And I don't want to see Manny go out like that. So, Manny, I mean, you took an ass beating. It could have been a hell of a lot worse. Why not just step away? Walk away. You've already done what nobody is able to do. You are a 8-time world champion in 8 different weight classes. You ain't got nothing left to prove. You've been in there with some of the best. You've beaten some of the best. You knocked out some of the best. Just go, man. Just go. But back to the chat I go. Marcus754 said, I was hoping you wouldn't bring up Roy. Hey, if I'm going to bring up Roy, I got to bring up B-Hop. I know Roy is your guy, right? That's your favorite boxer of all time. But Bernard Hopkins is mine. And to me, even though Roy has been knocked out, knocked out cold, bro, don't nothing compare to Bernard Hopkins getting knocked out of the fucking ring and hitting his head on the goddamn bell and lying and saying that he got pushed out. I mean, it was pathetic, man. That shit was pathetic, y'all. But speaking of holding everybody accountable, I wanted to touch up on my guy, and everybody and their mama know, who follows my channel, who loves my channel, who is sub to my channel, even the people that, weasel their way in the chat and don't want to hit the like button and don't want to sub up to your boy. It's cool. Y'all even know that Terrence Bud Crawford is my fucking guy. I feel like he's the best fighter in the sport. I feel like if he were to go up against any welterweight in the division, he is going to beat they motherfucking ass. But I got a beef with Bud. And I know a lot of you probably didn't see this shit coming because it's very rare that I'm able to be critical of Terrence Crawford because he doesn't say shit. But over the last couple of weeks, Terrence Bud Crawford has caught my attention. And let me pull up this excerpt via Twitter because I got a problem with this. I got a problem. And I want to know, I want y'all to be honest and objective about this shit because I just did a video about Yordenias Ugas calling out Earl Spence, who is injured. Why the fuck is he calling out a guy who just ruptured or detached, whatever you want to call it, his retina, his left eye? Why are you calling him out when you got a guy in Omaha, Nebraska, who is game, who is ready to take on challenger after challenger with that WBO strap in his possession? Nobody from the PBC has yet to go see that man in Omaha, Nebraska. And y'all already know how I feel about this shit. But I got to call a spade on my channel. So let me bring this shit up because I didn't like this shit, y'all. I really didn't like it. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all let me know if your boy Thriller is reaching. But where is it at? Where's the quote? Where's the quote? Hold on. Where is it? All right. Let me see. Is this it? Okay. So let me maximize this shit. So it said from Terrence Bud Crawford, it's funny how they walked Yordenias Ugas into saying fight a injured man. Now they already trying to put that fight in the media. Makes me think a little bit. They play a dirty game, don't they? Terrence Bud Crawford also went on to say this. Give me 1 second. Let me hit my share button. Let me stop that. All right, let me go to my tabs. And once again, the link is in the chat if somebody want to come on and hop on with me. Wait a minute. Okay, and then he also said, looks like Earl Spence Jr. gonna need me after all, though. I know you really mad about the fight last night because I was, but not in a hating way, just in a missed opportunity way. Don't beat yourself up about it. Get well, champ. Handshaking emoji. Now, let me just say this. Let me pull up this first one because I got to address the first quote. Let me see. Where is it? All right, here we go. So Terrence Bud Crawford. Now, the last time I checked, if I'm not mistaken, and I want y'all to fact check me, somebody dropped something in the chat, but the last time I checked, Yordenias Ugas was scheduled to go up against Earl Spence before the Manny Pacquiao fight was even in the play. Earl was the one who backed out of the fight with a Yordenias Ugas to go up against Manny Pacquiao for obvious fucking reasons, right? So to sit up here and say it's funny how they're trying to talk Yordenias Ugas into fighting an injured man, I get what he's saying because he's saying that Earl is hurt now. But then again, you double back and say, well, it looks like Earl is going to need me after all, and I'm just paraphrasing. So my rebuttal to Terrence Bud Crawford is this. Didn't he say he was past that fight? Didn't he tell us that motherfuckers don't ask him about Earl? I'm past that fight. That chapter of my life is closed. Well, if that's the case, then why the fuck are you turning around and adding Earl Spence all of a sudden now that he's hurt? I will wait. I will fucking wait. Because in my honest opinion, Bud, and this is me talking to my favorite boxer in the world. Y'all can take this how y'all want to take it, but I got to keep it a buck. In my honest opinion, Terrence Bud Crawford, you should have been pulling his card every fucking day. Why did you wait to call out an injured Earl Spence, knowing that he wasn't about to fight you anyway, knowing that he can't get in the ring with you right now any fucking way? When you have a Yordenias Ugas fresh off of the biggest win in the welterweight division, defeating the great living legend, 8-time world champion, and Manny Pacquiao, right? You had the opportunity to call out Yordenias Ugas and say, what's up? I'm trying to make this fucking fight. We know Earl hurt. He's out the way. We know he ain't trying to come see me. What about you? So I don't really like what Bud said because he's kind of being passive aggressive in my honest opinion, because if it was me, now I'm a competitive motherfucker. I'm an Aries. I hate to lose in anything. And I damn sure ain't about to let nobody call me out in shit, right? I'm going to step to Yordenias Ugas like, what's up, man? Earl out the way right now. Unless you're going to fight Manny, let's run it. I mean, it's just a thought. It's just a fucking thought. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the chat, man. Hold on. But yeah, man, if ain't nobody going to hop on with your boy Thriller, man, I'm about to hop off. Make sure y'all hit that motherfucking like button. I'm about to hop off and get on this goddamn new Call of Duty that just came out. Play a little bit of Madden, 2K shit like that. Shout out to everybody that's watching this video on the playback. Put some Coach K Duke full court pressure on that like button. Until next time, I'm gone. Holla. Oh, wait a minute. I got my boy. Lennar is in the motherfucking building. Holla at me. How you feeling, bro?
Whoa. Did I just hear, if I'm hearing correctly, did I hear E Thriller criticize Terrence Bud Crawford for once? Maybe I got wax in my ears. Maybe I ain't hearing correctly. I don't know. Because it's crazy. I never thought I'd live to see the day that you or Brian, somebody like that, would be able to criticize Terrence Bud Crawford. So I gotta just, everybody stand up on their feet and give him a round of applause, please.
I appreciate that, Lennar. I appreciate that, bro. Well, I will say, if you've been following my channel for a while, I have been critical of my motherfucking boy Terrence Bud Crawford on occasions. Not as critical as Earl, because again, like I said before I went into my soliloquy, he don't give me enough material to be critical of him. I mean, am I tripping? But as of late, he's had several interviews and I've been listening to the shit that he's been saying. And then he's put out these tweets and I'm like, well, what the fuck? Why not call out Ugas? Because we know Earl, I'm just going to assume, I hope and pray I'm wrong. I hope Earl has a speedy recovery, but I'm just going to assume that he isn't coming back anytime soon, which leaves the other two top dogs, which is Ugas and Bud. Let's try to make the fucking fight happen. Am I tripping?
Yeah, I'm telling you, Terrence Bud Crawford is complacent with not fighting top dogs. I don't think he's not the type of brother who's gonna go in there and hold on, if it gets noisy, give me 1 second. But he's not the type of brother to go in there and just beg or yell and shout and scream. That's not him. His thing is, listen, I'm gonna fight Manny Pacquiao. I'm gonna fight Earl Spence. Win, lose, or draw, don't matter. I'm going in there fighting the best or who I want to fight, and that's gonna be that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then he wants to go for the big paydays, the big legacy fights, but he's not. He's not trying to go for people who are dangerous, who may not represent a Spence or a Pacquiao. He's just not. You know what I'm saying? He's never been that way. It's always his agenda has always been Spence. It's always been Pacquiao. It's always been the big names. But when it comes to people who may not be big names, he doesn't really chase after them because he's just complacent. That's what it is.
Okay, your boy Poetic. You're live on the chat with Lenore and E Thriller. Holla at me. How you feel, man? What you think?
So how y'all doing, man? I don't know, man. Terrence, man. I don't know, man. I told y'all, man. Terrence and Arrow are always on. If I was Arrow, I wouldn't have said shit too, just like he did. Arrow ain't say Arrow ain't even respond to that shit.
Yeah,
Like,
he didn't
bro,
respond to it. Yeah.
why would you write that? And especially you just hear this nigga got an injury and shit. He in the injury. I
Mhm.
mean, why the fuck would you write that shit, bro? Something wrong with him. Maybe somebody else was on his Twitter or something. I don't know.
No, that was Bud, and I'm gonna keep it a buck. I think Bud been holding that shit in ever since he lost out on the Manny Pacquiao fight. I know it was burning him up
Yeah,
inside
it was
because he
burning.
got killed on social media, especially in
Yeah,
the YTBC community. Everybody let Bud have it. You know, people was making fun of him and shit like that. So I just think he was
except the
waiting for the perfect.
YTBC,
You said what now?
except the YTBC.
Okay. Well, I feel like people were I feel like he was waiting for this opportunity to pounce on Spence. But go ahead, Poetic, my bad.
I mean, I don't know, man. That shit. Why would he write that shit? You know damn well you ain't finna get no goddamn arrow fight. And like, bro, why would you not try to fight Ugas for something? Why can't you just go ahead on and fight Porter? Or like, this nigga ain't fight all year. When the last time he fought?
Shit, that was the Kell Brook fight. What was that? 2020, what, November, if I'm
No,
not
I
mistaken.
think that was in like March, wasn't it?
You said what now?
That was in like March or April,
No,
wasn't it?
that was it. That was towards the end of the year, bro. I think if I'm not mistaken, I can look it up, but I think it was in November. Am I tripping, Lenore?
Yeah, what was the Buzz
The
last fight?
Bud, the Bud and Brook, Bud and
Yes,
Kell Brook fight.
yes, yes.
Okay, yeah. So it went to. I mean, yeah. You kind of right, Poetic. I'm ready to see my favorite boxer back in the ring, man.
It's been a minute. It's been
Yeah, yeah.
it's really been, and then it's gonna you're gonna see. I'm just saying, man. And then I really don't want to see this Pacquiao Ugas too. I've seen enough. I don't want to see them run it back. I really don't. I
I
want to
don't
see.
either. It just further holds up the fucking undisputed
Yeah,
at
I
147.
don't want to see this. I've already seen it. I've got enough of it, and that's gonna be that. I mean,
Pacquiao needs to just retire, man. Like, go on somewhere, dude.
How do you feel about Manny Pacquiao making excuses,
I
Poetic?
mean,
I would love to know
he
what you think.
always done that. I mean, the only fight I can see him getting pissed off about was that first fight with Timothy Bradley. But he didn't. This why I know that fight was rigged. And he knew he was gonna lose, cause he didn't even make any excuses after that fight. In that fight, he really got robbed.
In
you
which
So
know,
one?
why when you
Hold
fight
on, Poetic.
Mayweather,
Which fight you talking about again? I didn't catch that.
the first fight with Timothy Bradley?
Oh yeah. That fight. Okay, go ahead. My
So
bad.
why when you fight Mayweather with Mayweather, he didn't even land 90 punches. Mayweather landed like 180, 190 punches, and he made excuses.
Mm,
Then you just fought Ugas where you don't even really look like we used to you looking, and you
mm,
make excuses for that.
right. He was very inaccurate in that fight. I went back and I couldn't even finish the fight. To me, he looked that bad, y'all. He looked bad. He looked old.
I don't know, man. Manny just need to retire. If I was Manny, I would like, man, look, fuck that boxing shit. I ain't got time. I'm old. I'm trying to retire. Cause I remember that's how I would feel. Cause I remember that nigga Ellie on ES News or whatever. He asked Koto that shit, like, or do you ever think you're gonna come back? And Koto looked at him like, man, nigga, all that goddamn boxing I did, man, nigga, I'm retired. Fuck all that. I'll leave that
Yeah,
shit to the young kids. See, that's
yeah.
how I'll be like, damn, nigga,
But
you
I'm
ain't
just
fine.
saying though, man. Let me get y'all opinion about this Ugas and Bud. Like, I didn't like Ugas calling out Spence, nor did I like Bud even adding Spence. Like, why aren't y'all addressing each other?
Yeah, that's
Y'all are
how I
both
know.
healthy.
Yep.
Is no fucking excuses. We need to let Spence heal up anyway, because let's
Mm-hmm.
be honest, even if y'all fight Spence and beat him, there's going to be a built-in excuse. So
Mm-hmm.
why not go ahead and duke it out with each other?
I have absolutely no idea
It's
why
boxing,
they
man.
didn't call each other out. That's crazy.
Go ahead, Lenore. My bad. Go ahead, bro.
That's how I know that it's something going on behind the scenes, bro. Like I think PBC is not going to allow Ugas to call out Errol, and I think Terrence not calling out Ugas is I don't know why he's doing it.
I don't get it, nor did I like it. What about you, Lenore?
it's the same old thing, man. It's just that's why I don't want to see Ugas fight Pacquiao. I want to see him fight Spence and let that winner fight Crawford because I don't want to see. We've seen it already. Pacquiao got beat convincingly. It's time for him to retire, and then every time he comes back, it just holds up the division even more. I'm just
Right.
tired of it. I don't want to see Pacquiao. He has been a cancer to the welterweight division. He really has. It's just ridiculous. And
Yeah.
I'm tired of seeing the little man, bro. He needs to get up out of here, man. He really
Yeah,
does.
I mean, so let me ask you this, Lenore, because it sounds like so you want Spence to fight Ugas first, and then whoever wins that fight Crawford.
Yes.
Okay, see me, I'm of the mindset of I want Ugas and Crawford to go ahead and fight. Let Spence heal up, let him get a little tune up coming back, and then the winner can fight Spence.
Or irregardless, I just don't want Spencer going there with Crawford without a tune-up. So whether
Right,
it's
right.
Ugas being the
I see what
tune-up,
you're saying. I see what you're
yeah,
saying
whether it's
now.
Ugas being the tune-up or his mandatory IBF being the tune-up,
Right.
whatever it is, I want him to be 100%. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So
I think Crawford the only fighter that don't really be needing a tune up like that.
He stay
he
in the
don't need
gym.
a
He
tune-up
stay
because
sparring and
he
shit.
don't need a tune. He don't need a tune-up because he's not getting hurt.
What you mean? Explain it.
Because he's a guy who's not taking like you see like he doesn't drink. He's not going out there taking risk. You know, he's a family guy. He didn't get in
True.
a car wreck like Spence got in a car wreck. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
He's not doing these things. So he's a low risk fighter. He's a guy who's not you don't have to worry about him being on KUSI News for doing some dumb stuff. It's just not him.
Yeah, that's
You
why I
know?
never looked at I always raise my eyebrows when people come on here saying that, oh, they trying to age Bud out. Well, shit, I don't think that's gonna work because he lives a boxer lifestyle.
He does. But I
How
mean
do we know that shit? That's my thing. How do we know that though?
How do
We
we
don't
know
know what
what,
the fuck that
poet?
nigga doing behind closed. We don't know what that man doing,
We
bro.
don't really know, but the only time I see Terrence Crawford, I either see him in the gym, he's shooting guns, playing Call of Duty, or fishing or some shit.
I mean,
That's
we
all
don't
I see
know though.
from
That's
him.
my thing. We don't know what that man. If that man go to the club, I'm pretty sure that nigga has took drinks and shit. Like I'm pretty sure he done
It's
got tipsy
possible.
before. And my thing is, that's the thing about Arrow is that I feel like some of these people be having like, cause they said they be talking about his shit behind closed doors. We know that he on bullshit. We know that PBC is on bullshit.
Mm.
But they go the extra mile to talk shit about Arrow, and it's obvious that niggas just don't fucking like him. Cause the fact that the nigga said that man was drunk every time he out, like bro, get the fuck on somewhere, man.
Who you talking about, poet?
Uh Brian and them who was on here the other day because that when we was talking about what they do behind closed doors and shit, I'm like, we don't know what Terrence doing behind closed doors. Really, he just don't show it.
hey, what man, I gotta talk to that brother Brian, man. Hopefully he
Yeah,
gets
I
on
wish
get
my
his
hey
email.
Brian, if you're listening, my brother, please hop on. Matter of fact, let me drop the link because I only plan on being on here for no longer than an hour, y'all.
Then another thing, Brian be
Go
knowing.
ahead.
He's such an old school boxing fan that he don't understand that shit is done. These niggas are not trying to fight each other. And then he keeps saying, why the fight can happen? Why the fight can happen? Nigga, because they don't want it to happen. And nigga not going to want it to happen. And that's how shit goes now. It's just
I
not
just
going to happen.
I need
But
I
he just
need
got so much of that old school love and energy. I don't think he can just let it go because it's just not gonna happen. But I understand how he feel though, because that shit sucks. It's just like
Yeah,
bad for him.
it's bad for boxing. I mean, I agree with the points Brian make, man. I mean, at the end of the day, regardless of the promotional company, if we ain't getting the fights we want to see, then we getting fucked in the end.
Because
we we
it's
we
really
we,
it's
we,
no reason why these
we
fights
are.
can't happen other than some political bullshit.
Bro,
That's
look
about
at
it.
We
the
are.
look at the divisions from 130 to 140. Please tell me how or why these motherfuckers can't fight each other right now. Like, what are we
Why?
waiting for? Why is Teofimo gotta wait for Javante or Tank gotta wait for Haney or Haney gotta wait for like why ain't they fighting?
Yeah, what's up?
Y'all in y'all
Because we need
physical
to start.
primes right now.
We need
What
to
the fuck?
we need to start a petition
Bro, that shit ain't
and
gonna help, dude.
we
Just
need to
leave it
start a
alone. Let them do what they do, bro. That shit ain't gonna help.
no,
Just let it go, bro. It's not gonna happen.
we need to start a petition and get Manny Pacquiao to retire.
Bro, if you don't stop that ugly
That's
shit.
fucked up, Lenore.
Bro, I just know I want to, bro. I'm over him, bro. He had his time, bro.
Nah, but he do need to
Tired.
retire, bro.
He needs
I
to
didn't like to
retire.
see him looking the way he looked.
Yeah, I can't, man. What is it gonna take for him to get brain damage in the ring? I mean,
I hope
what
not.
is
I hope he don't pull a beehive and get knocked out the fucking ring.
he needs to get knocked out the ring because he's fucking around too much.
Let me read this chat real quick, y'all. Shout out to my boy Brandon Bunnett. He said the Black Picasso keeping it a buck, my G. Much love all the way from the Bloody Bean. The streets got Bud, real recognize real. I appreciate that, my brother. Let me see here. Shout out to my boy Sanctus. He said LOL. He said facts. He also said Ugas said he wants unification. Well, Earl is man down, sticky that fool in a padded cell so he doesn't hurt himself before he recovers. Who the hell Ugas thinks he can unify with if it isn't Bud? Good point. That's all I'm saying. Like,
I
what the
think
fuck are we waiting on?
I think that's what I'm thinking. If Ugas don't fight Pacquiao, they're gonna give him to Spence. Either or. It's gonna be one of those two. I don't think you're not gonna see Ugas fight Crawford. I don't think that's gonna be likely. I think that they're gonna save Ugas for Pacquiao or Spence.
Shout out to my boy Bold. He said, excuse me, y'all. He said, seems like the PBC is blackballing Bud. These guys aren't serious about fighting him. I would say it's PBC versus top rank rivalry, yet Fury and Wilder are fighting. I'm not sure what's going on anymore. I don't get it, man. I don't, I mean, because I've never once said Bud was invincible. It's not like Bud can't lose, but it's something about Terrence Crawford that I don't know if it's coming from Al. I don't know if it's coming from Keith Thurman, Spence, Porter. It's something that is preventing this fucking fight being made. I don't know. I don't know.
I want it, man. Hey, I gotta get Brian on here. I gotta get his email or something.
Yeah, man. Brian probably out chilling or kicking it at the club or some shit, man. I don't see him in the chat.
Yeah, hopefully I get him next time. Tell him I need. I can give you my email, bro. And
Okay.
like
Yeah. Drop it in the private chat, bro.
Yeah.
And I'll get up with you. And once I get him back on the live, we can exchange info.
Okay, for sure. I'll drop it
But
right
yeah,
now.
man, this shit crazy, man. I don't know what's going on. Let me tell
Yeah,
y'all
there ain't
something.
really too much going
What
on
we
in
need
boxing
to
right
talk
now.
about is the worst division in boxing right now, dude.
What's that?
The goddamn 135, 140 divisions and 130 divisions are trash. Like, what the fuck are them niggas doing?
That's what I just said.
Bro,
I
them
mean,
niggas literally ain't doing nothing. What the hell is Teofimo doing? Like, bro, what the hell is going on, nigga? Where are you?
shit, Triller been trying to find a place to set the fight up because he didn't want to fight in Australia or some shit like
Man,
that.
look, man, why couldn't they just let that fight happen? Who gives a shit that the tickets ain't sell? Of course they didn't sell out, nigga.
Right.
Bro, what
I
the
think
fuck
they
going
first
on?
mistake. I think Teofimo in his camp first mistake was, for one, not fighting on that Floyd Mayweather weekend, because the Floyd fight was on that Sunday. You could have fought on that Saturday and had all that fucking media and all that goddamn press coming to your fight the day before.
Yep.
But
In
he
the
didn't take
same
advantage of that.
area?
He got cold feet.
I don't understand what the hell. I mean, I guess it was ticket. I mean, some people said it was ticket sales.
Yeah, I heard that.
I mean, Ellerby said it was ticket sales, but Ellerby just gonna talk shit about other people's shit anyway. I don't know. He just be saying shit sometimes. So I mean, you gonna cancel that fight for ticket sales, and now your ass ain't fought this whole fucking year.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck, bro?
Yeah,
And
man.
see what I told you about Javante? That man fought when he fought in like May or something.
Yeah, it wasn't too long ago.
And
I
now
think
he
it was
ain't gonna
July,
fight
if I'm
till
not
fucking
mistaken.
next year. Like, what the fuck?
They claim they're trying to
look
get
at
him a fight
Charlo.
at 140 or some shit.
We might as well forget about Charlo. Jamal, he probably done. But he can. Well, Jamal, he probably done. I don't give a fuck. Jamal probably done. Then motherfucking if Jamal done, Jamel he gonna act like a little bitch. He ain't gonna do shit.
Now, what's with that? I haven't heard nothing about a rematch with him and Castano. What's going on with that?
Ain't finna fight nothing. And the only reason why a rematch was addressed at the post press conferences and after that fight was because everybody was asking him that. Now I believe that them real Mexican boxers and that Spanish boxers and stuff, I don't think they be ducking smoke. I think they be wanting that action. Like Montiel,
well, I'll tell you this, Poetic.
Them niggas be wanting to fight.
Well, I'll tell you this, Poetic.
I know we made that little discussion about staying on code and stuff, but we all black. I don't care. These niggas, like, why are y'all acting like fucking spoiled brats and acting like all y'all Floyd Mayweather and just don't want to fight nobody and it's just all this shit, and then the fucking PBC and all these fucking different promotional companies need to be ruled out. Like, how the fuck are you a promoter? How are you controlling everything? Like, you are boxing. Like, what the fuck going on?
Let me just say this: if that fight don't get made, that rematch don't get made right away between Jamel and Castano, that's a bad look on PBC.
Oh man, that's done. That's
Because
done, I'm telling you.
that leads itself to what I've been saying about them all along. They've been Xing Bud out. Like, how the fuck y'all not gonna run this shit right back? That was a good ass fucking fight, and they both on the fucking same side of the street. What's the problem?
Man,
Unless y'all don't want Jamel to lose again, that's the only thing I can think of.
Man, Jamel needed something like that to make him better, but they taking it the wrong way.
What you mean?
Jamel should have took that as an opportunity to get better. And I do think some people. So I agree with some people takes that what's his name, Derek James training him and Errol kind of wrong, but that I do believe that Derek is a good enough trainer to make adjustments to his fighting style.
You think so? Because I mean, the biggest weakness I see in the both of them, in my opinion, is they really can't fight off the back foot, or they don't do it. They really don't have to.
Well, I think Errol don't have to. I think Errol can make adjustments, and I think Errol can do certain things that we haven't seen him do yet. But the thing with Jamal, I just don't think Jamal. I don't think Jamal might be that good because I don't think.
So you think Jamel is better than Jamal?
I don't know.
It sounds like
Jamal,
you think Jamel is better.
Jamel,
I don't know, man. You know me, I'm not really a fan of the Charlos, so I care less.
I ain't gonna lie. I recently did start liking him, but after the shit going on with their last two fights, and then after I was just like, what the fuck? I really don't give a fuck about him getting locked up. I mean, people go through shit, people do shit. I don't
notice I didn't. You notice I didn't even do a video on that shit.
Yeah, I mean,
because I don't give a fuck. I mean, I read the story and I would have been pissed off too had you ran my car. It got declined. I used to work for Chase. I mean, just true story. So I know all about motherfuckers getting their cars declined, and they would call into the goddamn call center like, "What the fuck? I got $40,000 in my account. I'm trying to make a $10 purchase. What's up?" That's a very fucking inconvenient situation, and it's also very embarrassing. And then, two, we already know the Charlos walk around with a chip on their shoulder anyway. And who's to say they wasn't drinking? Because it was the night before the fight, so he just coming off a fight with Montiel, right? Yeah. So if the waitress came back and say, "Oh, your car not working," he do the fucking text message. She'd say, "All right, bet, go run it again." She say it's still not working. She go do some other shit. She come back. She done lost his damn card, but got his ID. Like, what the fuck? I would have got mad too.
Oh yeah, like she trying to steal some of his money.
So once I read, I'm like, man, I'm not about to get on Charlo about this shit because I would have been hot too.
Yeah.
So yeah, I didn't even do a video on that shit. But go ahead, my bad.
I ain't gonna lie. I watched that dude. I watched a little bit of that dude. Dante's Boxing Nation video about he did a video about Charlo and. He be kind of biased, like, bro, you should have got on Charlo ass about that. Like, bro, come on, bro. You should have got on his ass, like, bro, we understand how you feel.
You saying he got on Charlo?
No, he should have.
Oh, he should have.
I do see what some of them fans be saying in the comments. Some of them said that if that was Canelo, you would have got on his ass bad. And I agree. If that was Canelo or some shit like that, he would have jumped on Canelo so fucking hard and laughed and shit. But because it's Jamal, I think he do be kind of too racy a little bit sometimes.
I don't even like talking about them dudes on my channel, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. It's only a handful of YouTube boxing channels I listen to outside of myself, bro, because of what you just said. The biasness. I try my best to be fair as possible, but you know, I can't really stomach them dudes that you be mentioning or other people come on here mentioning. I can't take it, bro.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand how they are sometimes because like black people really ain't got no media that's all for them. So that's why I don't be having a problem with it. Cause shit, we ain't really got no media. I be rooting for sometimes them niggas to get like as big as possible so black people can have a media all for them. You know what I'm saying? But so I really don't care about that topic, but you know.
Bold said, what do y'all think of Andre taking shots at Jamal stemming from the incident?
Who cares?
I hadn't even heard about it, Bo.
He should.
And if I was Demetrius Andrade, I would keep popping my shit. That's what I be wanting Bud to do. Bud, if you gonna talk shit now, don't stop. Keep talking shit. Make these motherfuckers come see you. I know that's what I would try to do. So if you're Demetrius Andrade, I didn't see it, Bo, but if he did call out Jamal, keep doing it. I ain't got a problem with it.
Yeah, he should. And he needs to
Sanctus
get
said, hold on, Poetic.
my bad.
Sanctus said, "No, you good." He said, Derek James gave Jamel perfect instructions in the Castano fight, in my opinion.
Yep.
Jamel just didn't listen to his trainer like Rigo didn't listen to Ronnie Shields. Good point.
That's facts.
A lot of people
Everybody's seen that.
Yeah,
bro. I'm telling you, bro. You ask my girl. I was in the bed screaming like, "Charlo, what the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah, me too. Because I picked Charlo to win.
Yeah, and sometimes he was actually dodging when Castaño would come with a left hook. Sometimes he would. It was a few times where he actually dodged it and ran around him and got out the off the ropes.
Yeah,
like
that's all he had to do. If he would have did that, he would have made it an easy fight.
That's all that man had to do. So that's why I don't know what it was though. I don't know what it was. So that's why sometimes people.
Basically, what I wanted Manny Pacquiao to say this past weekend is he had an off night.
Yeah, I think
he had an off night. It's just like with Wilder. That's my thing with him. Like, even if he felt like all that shit was true about the gloves, about the spike in the water, about the suit, just keep it to yourself, bro. Because at the end of the day, fans ain't gonna want to hear that shit, whether it's true or not. That's my whole point.
I agree.
So,
but I do believe that Jamal can beat Castaño, but he's just not an active fighter. Like he's not a fighter that's gonna go just move.
Bro,
he's not a mover.
Okay, you mean like that?
Really fight the same way.
Because I was about to say, if you want to talk about activity, we can say that about every fucking PBC fighter because none of them motherfuckers are active. Look at Adrian Broner. He's been begging for fights. Keith Thurman ain't fought in 2 years. Not Rigo, I'm tripping. Gary Russell. Like, God, when is he gonna fight again? All these dudes ain't got no fights, bro. Am I tripping?
Well, Gary Russell
ain't fought in a minute. Like, God, we know why, but still.
Well, yeah, we know why Wilder ain't fight yet. Wilder would already.
It's something with the PBC, bro. They just not that active.
Yeah, Wilder would have already been done fought if it wasn't for fucking Tyson trying to find another way to cheat.
Bro, I pray to God that fight happened, man. Because if that fight get canceled again,
now what if Tyson spent this whole time trying to find a new way to cheat or trying to find a new PED to use, and then it come out that man did that shit?
Hopefully he would get caught. If he's trying to find a way to cheat, hopefully he'll get caught on fight night.
My thing is, look, I don't really care if that nigga cheated or not. Okay, who gives a shit really? Because that shit over with, and it ain't nothing that's gonna happen. Come out of thinking that he cheated, right?
Right.
But my thing is, why are people just trusting him like he just ain't been a cheater before, ain't never been caught, and is acting like he one of the most honest boxers of all time? Oh, there's no way he cheated. Like, nigga, it's Tyson Fury. That nigga ain't shit. What are y'all looking at? Tyson Fury ain't shit. He's one of these white dudes that will do whatever the fuck he want to do, when he want to do it, how he want to do it. He does not give a shit, nigga. What the fuck wrong with y'all? That's my only thing with black people. Yeah, Deontay got his ass whooped. And yeah, he most likely needed that ass whooping, honestly.
I think he did. I think he needed an ass kick.
But my thing is, everybody sitting up here acting like fucking Tyson Fury is fucking Mayweather or just Pac. Now let me tell you this about Pacquiao, because y'all know I don't be fucking Pacquiao. But
yeah, we know.
I don't think that Pacquiao will do the PEDs himself. I think that he only did that if he did take PEDs because of his promotional company or Bob Arum or somebody in his camp was told him to do it.
Yeah.
I don't think that and I think he knew it and he accepted it because he was able to get away with it, but I don't think that Pacquiao was like a cheater, like Tyson Fury. I don't think Pacquiao is a cheater. So I'll give Pacquiao that. But Tyson Fury, man, that man ain't shit. Man, look, brother, man, the whole thing he did with fucking Vladimir Klitschko, that man pushed that fight back. I think Klitschko would have probably knocked his ass out the second time. Because Klitschko was probably gonna come forward and just bull rush Tyson in the second fight because he knows Tyson ain't got no fucking power whatsoever. That whole fight, Klitschko could not hit Tyson, and Tyson couldn't even stagger Klitschko. That man pillow fish.
That's because
fuck.
well, no, see, I disagree with you. I remember that fight because, to be quite honest with you, that fight was boring as fuck. I don't think any one of them did anything. I think the best punch in the fucking fight was Tyson Fury's jab. And Klitschko is not used to fighting anybody that fucking big and taller than him. So that's why I feel like he struggled against Tyson Fury in that fight.
Man, Klitschko would have knocked him the fuck out clean, and that's why Tyson Fury dodged that fucking fight. And
I don't think
he
so,
was
bro. I
ever
think
on drugs.
I think Tyson Fury would have beat Klitschko again, bro.
Nah.
But then again, I think Tyson Fury, pardon me, has skills. You don't think
No, I do think he got skills.
But you say he's not shit because he's a cheater. Is that what you're saying?
No. I think that Tyson Fury is the heavyweight version of what's his name? Tony Harrison with a better chin.
Okay. Well, Tony Harrison, not bad. Poetic. I like Tony Harrison.
I love
he just ain't got no stamina and no chin. Like
yeah, and that's why I say if he had a chin,
yeah,
shit, fuck the stamina. I think he got enough stamina. But if he had a chin, he would have beat Jamel that fight.
I don't think he got enough stamina because that's one of the reasons why he gassed out. He couldn't take them fucking body shots from Jamel and shit.
Yeah.
Shout out to my hold on, let me read this. Sancta said, Manny doing what politicians do, fam, lie and make excuses even when it's on camera in front of the world. Yeah, man, I didn't like Manny saying that shit. Shout out to my boy Nino on the go. He said, what? He not shit? He talking to you, Poet.
Man, fuck Tyson, man. Tyson, look, even if he didn't cheat this fight, bro. Tyson is a known cheater. That man ain't shit. He gonna wiggle his way out of whatever the fuck he want to wiggle out of. He is a liar. He been lying to the fans the whole fucking time during this fucking Wilder arbitration. He been lying to fucking Anthony Joshua and all these people. Nigga, y'all can't look at type like. Do y'all not know how some people are? Are y'all retarded? That's why
I'm not into none of that, bro. I'm into your fucking skills. And when I look at a Tyson Fury, he is one of the most skillful fighters in the sport of boxing today. That's not to say that he's better. I'm not saying he's better than Ali or Frazier or Tyson or Lewis. I'm not saying none of that. I'm just saying as of right now, we have to call a spade a spade. He's the best heavyweight in the sport right now.
No, he's not.
Wow. So who is better?
I don't think anybody's defensively better at the heavyweight division right now.
Why do you say that? Explain that.
Because
break it down for the people.
Y'all ain't gonna like what I gotta say, but
that's cool.
I just don't feel like Wilder was that dude that night like he always is. I don't know what the fuck it was. Maybe he was drunk or something. Maybe he ain't get drugged, but maybe he took some fucking Tylenol or something before that fight. But bro, that was not no goddamn Deontay Wilder. As soon as he took that damn mask off, nigga rubbing his eyes and he not even sweating. He's sitting there making the googly eyes, stretching his face out and stretching his mouth like he's trying to make himself stay awake. Like, bro, I don't want to hear it. That was not fucking Deontay Wilder at all. It was not Deontay Wilder. I don't care what nobody say. I mean, I give him credit because you went in there and you won. Okay, you did what you were supposed to do, regardless of how
he blitzed him.
But I just don't believe that nigga ain't never had no fucking power like that his whole fucking career, and now all of a sudden he going against Deontay Wilder and see that Deontay Wilder is kind of small. And let me tell y'all this: don't get it twisted. Deontay Wilder been haven't Deontay Wilder been coming out in fights like 215, 220, 226, knocking out niggas 270, 260, 250 his whole career. But now with Tyson Fury is different. Man, get the fuck out of here, y'all. Stop.
Let me just say this, Poetic. Let me state my case. I've never once said that Wilder looked right in that second fight because I agree with you. He didn't look right off the bat. But what I said was I can't prove what was what or who did what because there's no definitive evidence. That's all I've said.
I read between the lines.
And that's cool. But what I'm saying, I never said Wilder looked right. He never looked. If you go back and watch the first fight and come back and watch the second fight, it's night and day. I totally agree with you. All I'm saying is, whatever the case may be, we don't fucking know what happened. We don't know. He don't even know.
Fuck. I mean, fuck Fury right now. I don't care. He's a fraud. I know he's a fraud.
Nino on the go said, "I'm into skill, bro." Yeah, facts. Me too.
I know he's a fraud. Bro, we can go into skill all you want, but in life, you can see who is good and who is good, a good friend for you by their works, correct? but you can also peep game and see how they are. Like, come on, let's start now. It's nothing. So come on, man.
Sanctus said Tyson cheated, bro. Manipulated them gloves. I rooted for Fury to whoop Wilder, but I don't co-sign fuckery. I mean, everybody's entitled to their opinion, Sanctus. See, I'm one of the motherfuckers that was rooting for Wilder. I mean, my boy Nino on the go can vouch for me on that shit.
Nah, fuck that. Let me tell you something, E3.
Go ahead.
I can buy you the same fucking gloves and send them shits to your house. The same exact gloves that Tyson Fury had in that fucking fight. Or any 10-ounce gloves. And I want you to make a video. I'll send you the money to buy them hoes, dude. And I want you to make a video on this damn channel and show me them hoes bending like they was. I don't care what y'all say. It's not possible. And I'm not fucking biased against no Tyson Fury. You see me giving him credit. It's just some shit that I don't fucking like. So what the fuck you mean I'm biased? I cannot like some shit about people, nigga. What you mean?
He said, nigga, the nigga a champ. What the fuck is he talking about?
Who gives a fuck about him being a champ? Teofimo weak ass a champ, okay? The fuck you mean?
He said, why not take him to court if someone cheated?
He did take him to court, nigga. What you mean?
He took him to court, Poetic. In fairness, wait a minute. In fairness, Wilder took him to court to get the rematch. It had nothing to do with
bro. Hold on, no. This man said, bro, quit lying. You not buying no gloves. E3. Send me the fucking link on the text message because you know you got my number. Send me the link. Send me the link, and when I get paid next week, I will buy them damn gloves and send. I don't know if you want me to send your address, but if you got a PO box or something, or I'll cash up you the money, however much they cost, and make the damn video. Since this nigga want to be on some whole shit.
Hey yo, I'm gonna hold you to that, Poetic. All right, Nino. So you heard him. He gonna send me the money next week, and we gonna look at these goddamn gloves.
The same exact gloves he had. And then you gonna make the damn video and you gonna show me them damn gloves bending like brand new. Cause every boxing match, the gloves are brand new. Ain't never been worn before besides warming up in a locker room. So we gonna see.
Okay, well shit, Poetic. I'm about to hop off, man. I gotta cook and spend time with the fam, bro. Closing thoughts.
I mean, look, Tyson Fury, he cool, but it's just it's obvious he be on fuck shit sometimes, bro. There's nothing wrong with that. How's that biased?
I didn't believe that he had the C19. I feel like he was probably getting dinged on in camp, and he wanted to buy himself some more time before he got in there with Deontay Wilder. But I'm not gonna go as far as to saying that I can prove that hey, the gloves was fucked up or he spiked the Wilder. Like, I don't fucking know, bro. And I was rooting for Wilder. I'm still gonna root for Wilder in this third match. I hope he knock his fucking head off. But I don't know, bro. I don't know.
I don't know about this situation. Wilder made this just so weird. I don't know, dude.
Well, you just stated your opinion. Everybody entitled to that shit. But once again, I want to thank everybody for watching the stream, man. Shout out to my boy Poetic. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody that's on the playback game that's listening to this video. Make sure you like, comment, put some Duke full court pressure on that sub button and ring that noti bell. Until next time.
Lennar laying in the bed with a life-size plush doll of Errol Spence.
Oh shit! Hey man, on that note, I'm gone, man. I'm gonna get on here for that Jake Paul, Tyron Woodley shit.
All right, cool. All right,
bro. Be safe.
All right.